What's good, this is Yugioh 21, presenting back on for the channel. Once again, and for thanks for the channel. Guest upload, it really means a lot. And as you guys already saw at the beginning of the video, I had a nice little meme with my buddy Kermit the Frog over there, and he was talking about basically people bitching about why they lost instead of understanding why they lost. And that's what basically the video is going to be about today. And the reason why I want to talk about this topic is because it is a problem in the community. Every event I go to, someone's always talking about oh, the reason why I lost because my opponent sacked me. The reason why I lost because they drew a better hand than me. The reason this, the reason that, reason that. And I'm fucking sick of it. There's a reason why people consistently top events over and over and over again. Patrick Hoban, Jeff Jones, once upon a time, Billy Brake. And yeah, cheating is involved here and there, and we do catch the cheaters who do cheat when they go to the events, but there's a lot of honest people out there too. Like myself, I'm an honest person. I'm not as consistent as a lot of these big name players, but I will be one day. I'm still working out the kinks in my players. I'm not a perfect player. Plus, I play fucking gadgets for God's sake. But for a lot of other players in this community, they really complain and they don't understand why they lost. Like for example, I heard a player at locals. I watched the game at locals and the player misplayed so bad with the deck he was playing with, and he was still winning. And then his opponent ripped the dark hole and started beating face in for game. Now, mind you, if he wasn't misplaying earlier in the duel, he could have probably beat his opponent way faster than letting the duel drag on. If that makes sense to you guys. And I tried to tell him, like, you probably could have won earlier, but he was like, no, I couldn't because this such and such situation happened. And I'm like, but you had advantage. You just never rushed when you could have. You just played conservative when you didn't need to. And that's an actual issue. And then people don't want to understand why they lose. It's like if they would applied a little more pressure into some of their games, they would have won. Like for example, me. A lot of events I've been to, like regionals, YCSs, etc. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up. I scrubbed out, but I learned. I learned in game one of when my match was playing gadgets, I could have triggered my chain summoning on turn one instead of saving it for turn two, making Draco sag versus just summoning gadget past turn, and I got myself OTK'd. But it was a decision I had to make, and based on the deck going into game 3 and 4, or I'm sorry, game 2 and 3, I knew what I had to do to capitalize and not make the mistake again for the future. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, guys, stop bitching, stop complaining, understand why you lost, because losing teaches you more than winning. Like when you win consecutively, you think every play you make is the best. You never really consider maybe it's the deck and not you. And then when you go to a big event, you get smacked up. And that's an issue for people who want to actually get better at the game, because when they finally start to losing or playing people better than them, they don't understand why. They just bitch and moan talking about the deck they have is not consistent, their build is not optimal, and they don't even consider the plays they made throughout the duel, because they think, oh, since I'm playing Shadows, or since I'm playing Teledad, or since I'm playing E-Dragons, I can't fuck up because these decks are autopilot. And the fact of the matter is the decks aren't autopilot. I mean, yeah, they're autopilot to a degree, but they're not autopilot enough where they're impossible to fuck up, because any deck you can fuck up on, like setting a card versus attacking with a card, setting that back row, blind spacing. That's a big one. I see people blind spacing all the time. I think it's the dumbest shit in the world. I mean, yeah, I blind space, but it's only when I realize there's nothing else I can do, and I'm just gonna go for a game. Fuck it. If I lose, I lose. I don't. But yeah, people just really need to sit down, relax, and understand. Okay, I lost. Why did I lose? What could I have done to make this play different? How can I change it for the next time I play this matchup, play this player, etc. And that way you guys can be more consistent when going to these big events. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down in the comment section below, do you guys take your time while playing? Do you guys understand why you lose? Because I want to hear back from a lot of you guys. All right, this is Jubba21 with understanding why you lost instead of bitching about it. Rate, comment, subscribe to Robbie's channel, and if you like this content, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel where I do tons of rants, pretty much a little bit of everything, vlogs, and I'm just your average Yu-Gi-Oh player trying to become better just like the rest of you guys. All right, and I'm out. Deuces. Have a good day.